In this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to use the 3D translation tool and the 3D rotation tool. To begin, I created a background that was black by changing the stage to black. I drew what's supposed to represent a piece of paper. I created a movie clip that is has no lines, just has fill, and it's white representing a piece of paper. Before I start using my 3D translation tool, I'm going to right click and I'm going to create a motion tween, and I want this to persist for a while, so I'm going to drag it way out in the timeline. This does work best with a motion tween. And then I'm going to move to various stages within it and make changes. So I'm going to click right here around frame 30, and I'm going to use the translation tool, which is what I have selected, and have it go away from us a little bit. And then I'm going to add my rotation tool and change the angle of the paper. And then I'm going to move forward on my timeline, change the angle a little bit more, switch back to my 3D translation tool, move it over, have it come towards me a bit, move forward on my timeline. I want it to drop down, I want it to come towards me, and I want to change the rotation, so I'm going to have to flip back to the other tool. Move forward, change the rotation yet again, and I'm going to change back to the 3D translation tool. I want it to move down, I want it to move over, I want it to come towards me. I'll go to my last frame, and I will have it come towards me while moving down. Now let's test this. That looks pretty good. We can actually make it look a little bit more natural without a lot of problems by going into the library and changing our movie clip. Now here, what I want to do is I want it to be exactly where it's at 30 frames, so I'm going to insert a keyframe, and then in the middle I'm going to insert a keyframe. I'm going to insert a keyframe at 60 and at 45. And the reason I'm doing this is I always like to put my end keyframes in first. That way the first, I want 130 and 60 to all be the same. And then on 15, I'm going to use my selection tool. I want the paper to look like it's bending. And then frame 45, I want to do the same thing. It does not want me to grab that edge and change the line here. There we go. I just want it to look like it's bending in a different direction. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this to a shape tween to make the paper look flexible. And let's test this just by hitting enter. So now it looks a little flexible. It's not closely tied in to the other movement, but it will make it look a little more natural. So now when I enter it, it looks like the paper is bending a little bit. So you get a more natural view on paper flying through the air. And that's how to use your 3D translation and 3D rotation tools.